My girlfriend pushed one haircut for months, and the barber said he was her husband. For 3 months, my girlfriend Sarah wouldn't shut up about one barbershop across town. Not the cheap chain near us, only this spot called Eddie's Cuts, in a strip mall about 40 minutes away. She'd shove her phone in my face and say, "Look, this guy is seriously crazy good. He'll get your vibe." She sent me screenshots of reviews, even a little news clip about the owner changing men's confidence. When I said I'd just go somewhere close, Sarah snapped, "No, you have to go to Eddie's, please." Then she offered to pay. Then she tried booking it herself. Then she asked my work schedule twice in 1 week, like she was lining something up. It stopped feeling like a haircut and started feeling like a test I didn't agree to. I was tired of the nagging, so I finally said yes. That Saturday, she insisted on driving me. In the ride, she kept checking her phone like she was waiting for a signal. At a red light, she asked, "Are you ready?" I joked, "For a haircut?" She didn't laugh. She parked far from the door, told me to text when I was done, and stayed in the car with her phone in both hands. I saw her knee bouncing. Inside, the shop was bright and clean, music low, a few guys waiting on a bench. I checked in, sat for a minute, and tried to calm down. My phone buzzed. "Sarah, you in yet?" I typed back, "Yeah," and felt my stomach twist. The barber behind the counter called my name. He looked up, and his face lit up the second he saw me. "Oh, wow," he said. "You're exactly how she described you." I stopped cold. "Who described me?" He grabbed a cape and said, "Sarah." She said, "Tall, messy brown hair, and probably some graphic tee." I looked down at my shirt, and my stomach tightened. I sat because my legs felt weird, and I didn't want everyone staring. He combed my hair and chatted like we were buddies. "She talks about you all the time," he said. "All the time?" He asked where we live, what I did for work, how long we'd been together, like he was filling out a form. I gave short answers, hoping he'd drop it. Then I glanced at the mirror, and in the corner was a small photo tucked under the frame. Sarah, in a wedding dress, arms around this same guy. My throat went dry. "That's Sarah," I said. The comb stopped. His smile vanished. He stared at the photo, then at me. "Oh no," he whispered. "She didn't tell you." My heart started pounding. "Tell me what?" He set the comb down and rubbed his hands over his head. "Look," he said, voice low. "Sarah is my wife. Technically, still. We've been separated 6 months, but the divorce isn't final." I stared at his left hand. No ring, but there was a pale mark, like one had been there. "This isn't funny," I said. He shook his head fast. "It's not," he said. "I thought you knew." I pulled my phone out and called Sarah. 1 ring, 2 rings, then voicemail. I tried again. Same thing. Eddie leaned closer and said, "She's been pushing for you to come here. She kept saying she needed to see us in the same room before she signed anything." I felt heat rush up my neck. "So she wanted us to meet?" I asked. Eddie's face twisted like he hated the words. "Yeah," he said. "She said she had to be sure. I thought it was some closure thing you both agreed to." His phone buzzed on the counter. He glanced at it and went pale. "She's texting me right now," he said. I looked at my phone too. Sarah had texted, "Everything good?" with a little smile. My hands were cold. Eddie tried to keep cutting, like if he finished the fade, this would make sense. "Snip, stop, snip, stop." "I'm sorry," Eddie kept saying. "I swear I didn't know." I stared at my reflection with the cape around my neck and clipped hair everywhere. "Why would she do this to me?" I asked. Eddie swallowed. "She said the papers were ready," he said, "but she didn't want to sign until she saw you in person and saw me in person, back to back." The front door chimed. I turned, expecting a customer, but it was Sarah. She walked in, calm as ever, holding a manila envelope like it was takeout. Her eyes flicked from me to Eddie to my half-finished haircut, and she didn't even blink. For a second, none of us moved. Then she said, "Okay," like we'd all been waiting for her. She stepped up to Eddie's station and held the envelope out. "I've decided," she said. Eddie's mouth opened, but nothing came out. Sarah set the envelope on the counter and tapped it once. "They're signed," she said. Eddie's shoulders dropped. Sarah finally turned to me, grabbed my wrist, and started pulling me toward the door. Her grip was firm. "Let's go," she said. I looked back at Eddie. He looked at me like he'd been punched. I didn't say a word. I just let Sarah drag me out while hair clippings stuck to my neck and the cape brushed my arms.